little bit? Like in the middle.
Oh.
In the middle of the table. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
What's up? Okay.
So we're just going to have a conversation. All right?
Okay.
You want some coffee?
No.
Why not?
Too young.
Too young for coffee?
Mm-hmm.
When I was your age, I had coffee. I'm just kidding. I didn't. I wanted to tell you a story. So when I got addicted to coffee was when it was my first job out of university, and it wasn't a job that I wanted. It was a job that I just needed money for. And the job entailed me coming in at work every single morning at 7:30 in the morning. Very early. So I wouldn't eat breakfast. I would go straight to work.
That sucked.
Yeah, it sucked a lot. And I was hungry and I was tired, and the manager would always bring us Tim Hortons coffee every morning.
And that's how you got addicted.
That's how I got addicted, man. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
10 years later, and we're still drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike, my manager. So anyway, welcome to the Second Floor Podcast, Imran.
Thank
For
you.
those who don't know, you are my little brother.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know this either, but you are 20 years younger than I am.
Uh-huh.
20 years.
19 years, I think. No. 20 years, I guess.
20, yeah. So when I'm 40, you're going to be 20.
And when you're 50, I'm going to be 30.
Yeah.
When you're 60... Dang, I got it mixed up.
When I'm 60, you're going to be 40.
Yes.
So yeah, I wanted to bring you on because we were talking about this, and I thought it would be really interesting because I'm 20 years older than you, we have different perspectives.
Yes.
And we have different we're living different lives, but we're together.
We are on our own journeys.
Yeah, that's right. You're really good at this podcast stuff. You should be a podcast host.
I'm sorry. I have other plans for the future.
Oh, wow. Okay, so tell me about these other plans. What do you plan to do in the future?
In the future, I plan to be a veterinarian to help animals that are injured and sick, and to also be a zookeeper to help animals that are hungry and scared.
Wow. Actually, I didn't know that. Is that a dream of yours or what?
Not a dream, but like a goal. Kind of like a goal.
Okay. How are we doing, Adriel? Are we doing all right? We're still rolling?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, let's edit this part out.
Okay. Oh no, that's okay. We wanted you in this.
Yeah, just want to make sure that there's no
Shout.
people don't comment so much about the background.
No, that's fair. Appreciate it.
So is it still recording?
Oh yeah.
So we're
We're still rolling. So I actually didn't know that you wanted to be a veterinarian and a zookeeper.
Yes.
How did you come up with that?
Well, how I came up with it, when I went to London last year, I found a lot of cats were homeless, and a lot of them needed food to survive and water.
Yep.
And it's they're wild animals who try to survive from foxes that eat them. So that got me feeling bad for animals. So that got me thinking of I should be a veterinarian or a zookeeper in the future.
Wow. I didn't know that. So it really changed the way you thought when you saw these cats, hey?
Yeah.
What if you saw humans who were homeless? What if humans were homeless?
I would give them money so they can get their own food and water. If I had enough money, I would get them maybe a house or at least a cushion or something to sleep on, so they could be okay.
Yeah. Did you know there's a lot of people who are homeless?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, But you really like animals, eh?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's fair. It's interesting, eh? So what do you think about, I'm going to ask you some like business questions because this is like sort of like a business podcast.
Yeah.
And we just talk about business, but I want your perspective on some of the business stuff. So before we get into like the life stuff,
Okay.
right? So what do you think about like working, like in general?
To be honest, it does not sound fun, but I really like the money getting part.
Yeah, you like the money part, right?
The tiring, no, not so much of a fan of that.
Like getting tired?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And not waking up early in the morning, not a fan of that either. It's just basically like school, you know? Wake up,
Mm-hmm.
eat quickly, brush your teeth, and you move on.
Yeah.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, as your sister would say, another day, another dollar.
Yep.
What do you think about taxes? Do you know what taxes are?
I think, like, you have to pay for them.
Yeah.
Taxes? Yeah.
So taxes are stuff that is money that you pay to the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was the government, I would be rich in a matter of 5 seconds. So.
Yeah, you're right. But then the taxes are used to, build roads, and they go back into the the economy.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think of taxes? So every time you work, you have to give money to the government, but also when you buy stuff, there's a tax on it. What are your thoughts on that? Do you like taxes or you don't like taxes?
I do want to keep my own money, but I mean, like, to help all the roads and, like, all those broken buildings and stuff,
Yeah.
I would honestly pay to do that.
Wow. A lot of people would not agree with you. They don't want to pay taxes at all.
Well, whatever they want, I don't have any offense of that, but
Yeah.
they can do whatever they want. But for me, in my own opinion, I just want to help the world,
Yeah. That's cool, man. What about, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Like I said, I want to be a veterinarian or a zookeeper.
How do you want to make your money?
I want to get, like, professionally trained so I can, like, actually, like, how to put on, like, casts and, like, make the medicine,
Yeah.
and, like...
What about like sports? Do you like sports?
Yeah.
Would you want to be an athlete?
I would want to be popular like LeBron James.
Don't we all?
Yes, don't we all? Yeah, I would want to be a professional basketball player when I grow up. Yeah, I want, the world to know who I am.
Oh, very nice. What about money? Do you want money?
Well, I do, but, like...
You want to be rich?
Yes, I could get anything I want if I was rich. But we'll save that later for the future, if it happens.
I like that. So you're 11 years old.
Yes.
And I'm 30 years old.
Yes.
How do you feel about having a 20 or I guess a 30-year-old brother that's 20 years older than you? How do you feel about that?
I feel great because, I mean, you are a very nice brother. I love hanging out with you. Thank you for all the gifts you bought me. It really meant a lot. Yeah, I'm happy I have a brother. That's all.
Oh, you're very kind. You're very kind. I'm lucky to have you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as you can tell, I'm reading off some of the questions that I prepared for 5 minutes before this interview.
Yeah.
I just think that the reason I wanted to do this with you is that I think it'd be kind of cool to see down the road when you're older. When you're my age, you're going to look back and you're going to see this video.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, oh, I talked to my older brother when I was 11 years old. And it's going to be like a memory for you. So I wanted to make this, I thought it was kind of cool, but I also wanted to know what your answers were to some of the questions that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already answered a few, so let's get it rolling.
We're rolling, man. I'm going as quickly as I can. He's age-related. He's got me on the clock here. All right. So, what's your favorite thing of being 11 years old?
My favorite thing? I have a lot of friends. I can hang out more. Just time flies, but soon I'm going to be 12.
Time does fly, especially when you're 11 years old, right?
Yeah. I make lots of memories every year. I have like a heart-shaped memory in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Every piece goes into it, no matter if it's like 1,000 or 1,000,000, I don't care. It's still a lot of memories.
That's awesome, dude. What was your favorite thing this year? Tell me a favorite moment. Tell me a favorite memory of yours.
A favorite memory is, so I know mostly everybody in the world knows this, the West Edmonton Mall water park. I haven't been there in 6 years. So then my friend Ryan, he finally invited me to go with him at West Ed. So that, I thought I was dreaming, but I wasn't. But when I finally got there, that was super fun. It was like my favorite memory with my friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was your favorite memory. Cool.
Yeah.
Water park would be super cool.
Yeah.
It's super cool. Do you have any people that you don't like bullies? Are there bullies in your school?
Well, not bullies, but there were a few at a time.
Yeah.
But then they're finally gone.
Mm-hmm.
They moved out of the school. There was 2 of them actually. They're grade 6ers last year. I had my hat, I have this little Oilers toque that my dad gave me when he was a kid. I put it on, and to make it look funny, I pulled it up to look like I had a potato head. And then the 2 grade 6ers, I thought they thought that it was funny, but instead they're like, oh, look at him, look at this bozo, he's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're about to take a picture of me, but then I quickly took it off. And he's like, oh, the weirdo just took his hat off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. When I was growing up, there were bullies too.
Yeah.
So, but it sounds like you handled the situation pretty good.
Yeah. There was another time actually. Do you have time if I can say this?
Oh yeah, we have tons of time. Yeah, please
Okay.
elaborate.
Okay, so I know literally everybody knows this service place. I was swimming there with my friend, and my friend he saw his other friend that came there, so he said, can I go hang out with him for a little bit? So I was like, go, sure. You can go with your friend. I'll just hang out here. So then there was this kid with blonde hair. I went up the slide, and he had a trio with him. He had the boys with him.
The boys.
Yeah.
It's always bad when they have the boys, right?
Yeah, so they thought I was a little weakling. So I was about to go down the slide, so belly first. And then right when I went, he had a ball, and he smoked it right at my face. Mm-hmm. And my goggles, it twitched up, and it started pulling my hair, which hurt a lot. Mm-hmm. And then I know this is very intense and not age appropriate for what I'm doing right now, but he said he stuck up the middle finger at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said the B word. I do not want to say that.
Yeah, he said you didn't say a not very nice word.
Yeah,
right?
he said the B word, and my hair was getting pulled up because of my goggles. So then I quickly took them off, and I just went in. I ran to the sauna, and I just hid there for at least 30 minutes, so he thought I'd left. But then when I got out, I went swimming again. And I was about to dive in the deep end. But then out of nowhere, this big tank of theirs, they have like this, you know, like in like trios, there's like this one guy that's a tank.
Mm-hmm.
The tank literally body checked me, and I went flying into the water. Almost did a flip.
Mm-hmm.
And I backflopped onto the water, and I had red spots after I got out of the pool. Yeah, there was red marks. Yeah, I just got slapped into the water on my back. Yeah, but then I just ignored them, and then I finally left, so.
You didn't tell anybody about this, did you?
I told my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I told Mom, yeah.
And but you didn't tell anybody when you were swimming.
No.
You didn't tell the lifeguard that this guy was.
No, because I didn't even mind it. I didn't care.
You didn't want to be a tattletale.
No. I didn't. It's not like I'm a baby or I'm scared
Yep.
of them. I just don't. I don't want to cause like a bigger situation.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
took it like a man.
Yeah, I didn't want to cause a bigger situation.
You know what? I'm proud of you
Thank you.
for sticking up and just being a man.
Yeah.
There's always going to be people like that in your life. There's always going to be people that are going to try to put you down.
Yeah.
And they're going to push you around, or they're going to say something bad so that they can make you feel bad, and they'll try to cause some drama, or they'll try to fight you.
Yeah.
But you have to stick up for yourself, and you have to make sure that you don't run away from those situations.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm proud of you. You know, you're a smart kid, and you know what to do in those situations. So
Thank you.
do you know? I'm gonna ask you this. Some of these are kind of random questions, but I just
fine.
these are some thoughts.
Go on. I don't. It's fine.
Well, do you know what racism is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's like. Oh God, I don't want to say this. It's like black and white
Mm-hmm.
people, and like if you say like if you say to like a black person like
Like a
you're black and you're not allowed to hang out with us, that's being racist.
right. Have you experienced racism at your school?
No, for me, no, but I don't know anybody else who experienced it.
Yeah, you're pretty light skinned though, I think.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of different sorts of people at your school?
Yeah, there's the tan one like you. There's I don't want to say this. There's like
Different types of people.
yeah.
Okay. Do you see racism happening at your school from other people? Other kids?
I think I saw this argument with my friend, with this other grade 6 guy, and the grade 6 guy, I think he was like, "You're being racist, you just called me black," and then he's like, "No, I did not say that." And then they started arguing back and forth, and then the supervisor came and settled it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't hear the full story.
I see. Yeah, well, I think there's always going to be people that are going to hate on you based on just being different, whether it's your skin color, whether it's your hair color,
Yeah.
whether you're big, small, whatever those things are. But you have to know how to handle those situations.
Yeah,
Right?
they either do it for jealousy or they just trying to do it so they look cool and they look stronger than you.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think the cool and strong. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's interesting. I wanted to know because I wasn't sure if some stuff was happening at school.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, racism didn't happen to me at school, so
Oh,
don't
that's
worry.
good. No, I'm not worried. I just wanted to know. What do you like at school? What's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject is math and gym.
Math and gym?
Yeah.
Wow. I did not expect that answer. You're really good at math, I think.
Yes.
You also write with your left hand, right?
Yes, I'm a lefty. Most people are not lefties.
I know. Did you know I shoot the basketball with my left hand? Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. But I'm a righty.
Half of my class is a righty. There's only like 3 people with a lefty, and that's me.
Did you know that they say that people who are left-handed are really smart?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
You
Mom
did know
told me.
that. Yeah. So, and you are smart. I think Adriel behind the camera, I think he would agree that you're pretty smart for your age.
He's nodding right now, I can see.
Cool, man. Cool. What else was I going to ask you? What do you think the biggest problem in the world is today?
The biggest problem?
Yeah, in the world.
That we are ever like, you know how like animals lived in peace and stuff? Not until we came, we started polluting. We started like polluting rivers, cutting down animal homes, killing. You know, we used to have 1,000 tigers on this earth. Now we only have 120 because we keep shooting them down. They're about to go extinct soon, so we just need to leave them be, you know?
Wow, I really like that answer. I think you're right. I think we need to stop polluting and we need to not kill the tigers and not kill the animals.
I mean, like, there are a lot of fish that have been killed.
But fish is tasty though.
Yeah, I don't agree with that answer.
You don't like fish? What about chicken?
Chicken, yeah, but like, I just feel bad that we just cut their heads off, burn them, kill them.
But they're
them
tasty.
apart.
I mean, you know, we've had KFC.
Yeah, but like,
You know
that's
those-
from a real chicken.
I know, but the thighs and the legs
Oh my god, stop.
and the breasts.
Oh my god. Stop.
We love chicken. What about meat? What about like not meat, sorry. What about beef?
Oh, beef? I haven't had beef before.
You have had beef.
I've had?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
You've had lamb.
Oh, I hated lamb so much.
Why do you hate lamb? Lamb's tasty.
It took me 15 minutes to chew one bite of a lamb, and I was about to throw up.
You've seen what lambs look like, right?
Yes, I know what they look like.
They look like this.
Oh my god. Yes, I know.
Yeah, so
I can't believe we killed them.
see, they look like this in the bottom as well.
Someone get
So
me
that
a
means
garbage can.
that means you ate a piece of them.
I wish I hadn't, because Dad just forced it down my throat.
But chickens are okay, right?
Chicken is good, but like, stop slicing their head off.
Yeah, but then how do we eat it? We have to slice them up.
There's probably like a gajillion animals in heaven right now because of us.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, I know you really like animals, so
Yes.
you're probably gonna. I don't know, if you continue this way, you'll probably be a vegetarian. You know what a vegetarian is?
Yes. They
Yeah.
don't eat meat.
Yeah. You just eat veggies. But there's a lot of good veggies there, you know? And it's okay to kill plants, right?
Yeah. I'll at least wait, what?
Kill plants.
No.
How are you gonna eat? Then how are we gonna eat?
Kill plants?
Yeah.
You mean just like
We chop their heads off and we put them in the salad.
I don't think they have heads, but like killing plants, you're just killing food for insects. It's like we're just hogging all of it to ourselves and not giving it to animals who need it.
I know. Yeah, you're right, man. I mean, maybe we should stop eating the chickens, I think, and the lambs. The lambs should just be free, you know?
Exactly, but no one would listen.
No, it's just too tasty. You've had steak, right? You've had steak.
No. I've never had
guess-
steak. I only
Well, I think
had
if
beef
you have
and chicken.
beef, it is steak is beef. But it's like it's like a piece of meat. You know what I mean? Piece of beef.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't even talk on this episode. Let me just show you like a nice juicy piece of steak. See that?
Yeah.
That looks good, right?
It does, but
You can't deny it. That looks good.
It does.
So actually, this is interesting, Adriel. So Imran hasn't had steak, so I think what I have to do is get this guy some steak.
No.
We might have.
Did I just hear you say you're gonna get me steak?
Yeah, I think we're gonna eat a piece of steak, so then you know what it tastes like,
Okay.
and then I think you'll really like it.
Okay.
And it's okay if we chop up the cows for steak.
No.
No?
No.
We shouldn't do that?
What if
No.
they're already cut up?
What if Adriel says, what if they're already cut up? Then it's
So
okay.
we didn't cut them.
Let them
Somebody
rot.
else did.
Exactly. Someone else cut them up.
Let them rot.
Let them rot? But it's already chopped up.
Fine, we'll eat them.
We'll cook them and eat them, yeah. We can't let them go to waste.
I saw.
They can go in our bellies. And they become us.
Oh my god! Stop. In the future, I'm not growing like freaking cow legs.
No. But, to gain like nice big muscles, you need
Yes.
you need protein. You need the chickens and you need the cows in your stomach.
Yeah. One time, I went with my dad at the meat store, and they showed us where the chicken is, and they led us to the room,
Oh, and they were all hanging, right?
and I was traumatized.
They were all like skinless and they were hanging?
Yeah, there was a horse head chopped off, hanging upside down, skinless.
I don't think it was a horse head. It was probably a cow.
No, it was hanging upside down.
Yeah.
I was scared for life,
Yeah. That would traumatize me too.
and it smelled like crap in there.
Oh, yeah. It's the butcher shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a really good interview. I think we're really getting
Are
through
there
a lot
more
of stuff.
questions?
Oh, lots of questions. We'll go through a few more questions. What's the most embarrassing thing you've seen someone do?
That I've seen someone do?
Mm-hmm.
I have to think this through.
Okay.
I don't know yet, but I'll think of it while we go through the rest of the interview.
That's fair. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I would have like 5. Can I explain them?
You can't have 5. I said 1. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Like just a few.
Okay, sure.
Can I explain them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The first one would be invisibility,
Why?
because I can sneak past someone and I
We could rob a bank,
could. Yes. Yes.
right? Yeah. See, we're on the same.
Yeah.
And then you can get the money and buy an Oculus.
Yes, I really want an Oculus. Shout out to everybody, get me an Oculus. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. What's the second one?
Second one would be flying. Because I just feel free and feel like a bird,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And
You had like 3 more or something.
yeah, I think I would want teleportation, because instead of us booking flights, I can just teleport all of us to Sweden.
But but flying would do the same thing, no?
I know, but it would take longer.
It would take
only
longer,
take
but then
us.
you'd have 2 of the same sort of similar powers.
Oh yeah,
So
flying.
wouldn't you want to swap it for something else?
I would actually. Yes, I would actually swap it for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Shape-shifting.
What's shape-shifting?
You can transform into anything.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Yes, I would really want to shapeshift.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are the powers I would want.
What do you enjoy on your free time, Imran? What do you do what are your hobbies?
Like my free time?
Yeah.
I would hang out with my friends. I would... If I had an Oculus, I would use it all day.
Yeah, you really want this Oculus, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I would FaceTime my friends,
Yep.
talk, plan.
You're not old enough for FaceTime, are you?
Huh?
You're not old enough for a cell phone, are you yet?
Oh my gosh, my friends have iPhone 14s. I don't even have a phone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, iPhone 14s. That's because
Yeah.
they're from St. Albert. That's why. Shout out to all the rich kids in St. Albert. Like they already have cars at the age of like 11.
Yeah, they're just rich people. You know, my friend, if I show him this video, I'm gonna tell he has so much stuff. Electronics. Do you want me to tell you? I can tell you right now, right here, this moment, this second.
Are you going to expose him on YouTube?
Exposing this guy with so many electronics.
Okay. Tell me what he has.
He has a phone, AirPods, iPad, a DS, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox, Oculus, his own TV for his basement. Did I say iPad?
Nope.
Yes, he has an iPad. Yeah, he has everything he needs.
It's interesting because those are the types of friends you want to keep around. The
Yeah.
rich, the guys that are like super rich.
Yeah, his name is Josh. He is a very good friend, and he has a lot of things.
No, it's good. You know, when you're an adult, you know what we call that?
What?
We call that networking.
Networking?
Yeah. It's when you keep other rich people around you. Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's rich if he's gonna watch.
Oh, he's got. Well, I mean, he's got a lot of things.
I know, but I don't want to say he's rich. You know.
Okay, well, he has a lot of things, and you know, in the kids' world, that is considered rich,
Yeah.
right? Are you bored of this interview?
No,
Oh, okay.
I like talking.
But yeah, that's kind of what networking is. I mean, when you're my age, you'll kind of understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, roll up some more questions. Let's get this
Okay,
going.
sorry, my bad. What else do I want to ask you? I mean, Adriel, do you have any questions we should ask Imran that I haven't asked him yet?
What are your thoughts on carnivores? Like other animals eating other animals?
What is so? Adriel says, "What are your thoughts on carnivores?
Oh.
Animals eating other animals?"
Well, I mean, like they wouldn't eat each other.
Yeah, they do.
I know they do, but like back then when we weren't here, they wouldn't eat each other. But since we've killed them and like took in their food, burned their plants and stuff, they have no choice but to eat each other, hunt themselves down.
Oh, is that why it is? Is that
Yeah.
what is that?
That's
because-
probably why. I don't know. That's probably why.
I don't know. I think they like to eat each other, just like we like to eat steak.
Don't bring that up a second time.
No, I'm serious.
I know,
Yeah.
but like, I feel like we've just polluted too much of the earth. You know?
So we've
We're not allowed.
we've polluted so much that the animals are starting to eat each other.
Well, okay, that sounds wrong. Like, I wouldn't say that. Like, not in a weird way, but like,
Mm-hmm.
like, I can't believe, no, that doesn't sound right. Eating each other because we put, no. I think I agree with you. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's okay. What are your thoughts on religion?
Religion?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, do you know what religion is?
Kinda, I don't know.
You don't know what religion is?
I don't think.
I'm actually the worst person to ask about this because I'm not very religious. But Adriel, pull up a definition of religion, please. How do you explain it to an 11-year-old?
It's like a belief system, like believing in God.
Yeah, like believing in
higher power.
believing in God, believing in a higher power.
Yes, I do believe in God, actually.
You do?
Yes.
Why?
Why is because he answers our praise. Like, you know how we pray sometimes after eating dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Like, after, nobody knows that we used to have a cat named Pharaoh. He was a white Persian cat, but sadly he died from something in his brain or something. He had a stroke. So, yeah, wait, what was the question? Oh, I got it. So he had a stroke. So, mom, she said, she told me to pray for a cat every single night. So that's what I did. I was like, God, can we please get a cat? Every single night. Until one day, we got a baby cat, and we named him Lilo. He's a tuxedo black and white cat that we have right now, and we've had him for 2 years, and I'm very thankful that God brought him to us.
Yeah, I also brought him as well. But yes.
No, like God.
No, I know what you mean. I brought him home, but
Yes.
Yeah.
You drove him home.
Yeah, I drove him home. What advice would you give other kids on this podcast? What advice would you give them? Your age or younger?
Be nice. Hang out with the people you like as friends. Don't be mean to them. Just because you think you're better than them. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. You never know. You never know. You never know if you're stronger or weaker than them. You can't just always judge yourself that you're stronger. You might not always be. So just be nice. Pick up more garbage to help the earth. And if you see a homeless cat or something around, just call like a veterinarian or something, and just they'll take it, and they'll have they'll live a good life with food and sleep and toys and water until someone maybe adopts them, and then they'll have a good life.
Wow. You heard it here, folks, on the Second Floor podcast. Imran, I'm going to ask you some last final questions, but who's your role model and why?
My role model?
Yeah. Do you know what a role model is?
No.
Someone you look up to.
Someone I look up to?
Someone you look up to, someone you aspire to be like.
I would be inspired to be like you, because I want to be rich. I want to work in an office like this. I want to have a Tesla. I want to get my own house like you will soon. I want to, I just want to be like you, live a life like you. You can stay up until 1 a.m, but I can't. Yeah, I'm inspired to be you.
Wow, dude. Wow. Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. I mean, I am glad I can be a role model for you.
Yes.
I didn't expect you to say that. I thought you were going to say like Justin Bieber or something.
No.
Okay. Well, no, I love you.
I love you too.
And I appreciate you being on this podcast. I think a lot of 11-year-olds and 10-year-olds who watch this podcast, and even some of like 30-year-olds who watch this podcast, between you and I think they're going to really like it and enjoy it.
Yes.
But before we go, do you have any questions for me?
For you?
Yeah.
First, the biggest question out of all, will you get me an Oculus?
Will I get you an Oculus?
Yes. For the whole world, they're watching right now. And they're gonna hear your final answer.
But I got you 3 DS games.
I know, but a virtual reality is better.
Yeah, you want to be in the future, hey?
Yes.
I know you've been asking for an Oculus for a long time. So my answer is maybe.
It's either a yes or a no. Get it right.
Eventually, we'll get you an Oculus. Yes.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yay.
When I save up some money and get you an Oculus.
But
you save up your money. I have to tell people before we leave that you're trying to make some money too, right?
Yeah.
You were trying to like set up a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
You were trying to, we set you up on like a book reading.
Yeah, but that didn't work.
No, it does.
Well, I mean, like.
It does work if you read
kinda.
your books. So actually, I think you're the perfect mini entrepreneur.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're like a mini entrepreneur. You've been trying to set up your lemonade stand to make more money so you can buy the Oculus.
And if I still have enough, I would spend the rest of my money on helping animals to more care.
Yeah.
Like,
what other businesses are you trying to start right now?
Other businesses?
Yeah.
Not really any other business. I would want, I don't have any other business. I just want to be a veterinarian and a zookeeper,
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Veterinarians, I think they make some decent money, so
Yeah.
you can make some good money and help all the cats.
I'm trying to sell things too, like
Yeah, I know,
my
that's
old toys.
Yeah,
They're
so
in
you're
a
selling
giant
your-
box.
Yeah, sorry, say that again.
They're in like a giant box with my old toys. So everybody that's watching, you can come. I think he'll tell you the address. You can come and you can buy some of my toys. Grandchildren, children, babies. There's lots of toys for anybody who needs them or to keep them company.
Dude, I love that pitch. I think people are going to start calling now on the second
I
floor
hope.
line. Yeah, they will. They'll start to call.
The goal is $530 or higher. Right now, we are achieving our goal at $320 something.
That's how much you have in your bank account, right?
Not my bank account, but my piggy bank, yes. Piggy bank wallet.
Oh, there's two separate, right? You got the
Yes.
piggy bank and then you got the actual RBC
Yeah,
bank account.
the RVC is, Dad says it's only for your college or university. Yeah, so,
Yeah, you can't tap into that right now.
no.
Yeah. Got to get a little older. Once you have some coffee, maybe you might be able to tap into that bank account.
Yeah, so goal is $530 or higher, maybe, if we can.
Strictly for the Oculus, right?
Yes, strictly.
Any other questions, Imran, that you'd like to ask me before we wrap up?
Questions? What were your most few favorite memories hanging out with me? What were the most few?
Well, my favorite memories are you and I in the car singing along to "Friend Like Me"
Yeah.
by Will Smith. Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot
That's
the name.
fine. No
Queen.
worries.
It's by the band Queen.
Yeah.
We really like those songs, and we
Oh.
really. Yeah, Swordfish by Connor Price. I know you like that song.
That is my top favorite song.
Yeah. We've went out a few times, right?
Yeah.
Those are
I think, we went to Galaxyland together. That was a favorite memory I'm never going to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so one more thing. If anybody forgot, second time or third time, goal $530 or higher. Please donate if you can.
Donate and also subscribe to this YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, so I can get the money.
Exactly. Subscribe to Second Floor Podcast, right?
Yes. So I will get the money and hopefully I can achieve my goal.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you coming on the Second Floor Podcast. This was fun. I'm hoping that we can do this 20 years from now. We're going to look back and we're going to do another one.
You're probably going to be like a grandpa.
I will be. I'll be 40. And you'll be 20. You'll be most likely in university or college. You'll be a basketball athlete, studying to be a vet, you know?
Yeah.
And then either you're going to go to the NBA or you're going to be a veterinarian.
Yeah.
And you're going to save all the cats in the world.
Cats, dogs, hamsters, birds, parrots.
Lambs and cows
Yeah.
and chickens, right?
Exactly, yeah.
But I'll continue eating them. Just let me eat them. I need that. I need my protein.
Okay, I have
Do you have nothing else to say?
no.
Okay, well, appreciate everybody for tuning in. This was with my little brother edition, Second Floor Podcast, featuring Adriel and Imran. We appreciate you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel and make sure to get him his Oculus.
And we have to achieve our goal. Please, I'm begging you.
That's a wrap.